Good morning. So this video is going to be my morning routine. I wake up around 6:15, 6:30 a.m. and I always have my water bottle next to my bed because I'm always thirsty in the morning. I usually scroll through Instagram, look at my Twitter feed, read the morning briefing from the New York Times, and just kind of take in some information. Yeah. Then I get up out of bed and I will make my bed. The key here is that I always try and sit up when I'm scrolling on my phone just because it helps me, that like sitting up motion helps me stay awake rather than going back to sleep. But yeah, I try to make my bed every morning. I think that it just helps you feel like you're put together. I'm actually pretty good about this, so yeah, I definitely recommend. I think it just helps me in the mornings, really just collect myself and have it together. So on the way to the bathroom in the morning, I just make sure to start up my coffee. I have the Keurig K Cafe. It is by far one of my favorite purchases I made from my apartment, and I use the Donut Shop Sweet and Creamy K Cups, or K Pods, or whatever they're called. Yeah, so I just brew some coffee. So then I head to the bathroom and start my skincare routine, but first I brush my teeth with the Crest Pro Health Whitening toothpaste, I think. And then I cleanse with my First Aid Beauty facial cleanser, and then I tone with the Clinique Clarifying Lotion in the number 2 version. Then I hydrate with the First Aid Beauty Hydrating Serum, and then I moisturize with the Ultra Repair Cream. And while I'm doing all of that, my coffee is brewing so that when I'm done with my skincare routine, I can come out to a fully brewed hot cup of coffee, which is real nice, just saying. Okay, so if I actually wake up at 6:30 a.m., then I have more than enough time to make my breakfast in the morning. So when I have a lot of time, I will go for an omelet. I use 2 eggs and I add in spinach and pepper jack cheese, so you'll see me do that. It's really simple. It really takes no time at all, which is what I need in the morning. But if I am running late on time, then I will make oatmeal and add some bananas and chia seeds, or I will go for like a yogurt parfait with some fresh fruit. So I have options that I have on rotation for sure. Alexa, play Spotify. So once I have my tunes turned on, I guess technically because I did this at 11:51 a.m. as the clock says in this clip, I usually wouldn't listen to music unless my roommate wasn't there, but put some jams on. But I realize now that I actually have never watched a tutorial or seen anyone make an omelet, so I have no idea if this is how you actually make an omelet, but this is how I do it. It's really easy. I am not a cooking queen. I would love to consider myself one, but I am not. So I will cook up the spinach first, add the eggs, and then put the cheese in. And after a little bit, I just fold it in half, and this was a complete fail, and this happens frequently. And sometimes I just end up making a scramble, but I stuck with it and made it work. Yeah, this is a bird. Yeah, and then I'll just usually flip it a couple of times until it browns. It's really just as cooked as you want it to be, and it's Gucci good. As you can see, I'm going to attempt to flip it, and yeah, it got some air, so I'm gonna take it. But yeah, so I just pair this with half a banana and some raspberries and some blackberries, and that is my meal. So as you can imagine, while I was doing all of that cooking, my coffee gets cold. So I got an Ember for Christmas where you can control the temperature from your phone, and it will keep your coffee warm. So I set mine to 125 degrees. Yeah, and that seems to be a good temperature for me. I absolutely love my Ember. It is fantastic. While I eat, I usually will check blog comments, respond to DMs, check my blog emails, check my work emails, do a bunch of like computer stuff. I just find that it's a good use of my time. But yeah. Okay, so once I finish eating, I will go and pick out my outfit for the day. Ideally, I would do this the night before, but that's really honestly expecting a lot from me at this point. So I usually just do it in the morning, mostly because in the wintertime, I reach for a pair of jeans and a sweater. My dress code is pretty casual, which is really nice, so I can pretty much wear whatever I want as long as I look presentable. So sweater and jeans is just a cute outfit. So now I head over to do my makeup. So I start with the Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer from NYX. The stuff is the best. It really just evens out your skin and just is the perfect base for your makeup. I have worn this outside of the house on its own before because of just the matte effect that it has on your skin. I seriously love it a lot. Then I use the Studio Fix powder from MAC. I've talked about this stuff so many times, but I love it. It is just kind of this lightweight foundation that evens out your skin tone. It's not really full coverage. I would say it's like medium coverage. So if I'm feeling really bad about some dark spots that I have, then I will cover that up with some liquid foundation. But for the most part during the week, I like to let my skin breathe. So the next thing that I do is eyeshadow. I just really like doing my eyeshadow, so that's why I do it. I am using the Naked 3 palette, and the first shade that I use is called Factory, and I just use that as a lid color. I think it's just a nice shimmery brown color on me that looks super natural, so I like it a lot. As you can see, I didn't do any blush or like contour or highlight, and it's just because I like to keep it simple. And then I use the color Dust in the inner corner to just brighten up my eyes. And usually this makeup takes me about 5 minutes, which is why I love it. I then just blend it out to give it just a natural finish. And next up, I use my mascara from NARS. It's the NARS Climax mascara, easily my new favorite. I think it's just a really nice mascara. And lastly, I will finish out my look with the Fenty Beauty Fenty Glow Lip Gloss. This stuff is the best lip gloss to ever exist. I'm just saying. But yeah, so it just finishes that natural look that we like. And then we have to fix up those eyebrows, so I just use a brush and comb them out. And that's pretty much all that I do. Yeah, pretty simple. And now I do my hair. So I usually just brush it out and fix any pieces that I think need to be straightened. But I think that it looks fine the way it is, so I don't do anything. And now it's time to get dressed. So I just have my sweater and my jeans. I will add some shoes to the look. But first I take a look at my planner and check off all the things that I need to do for the day, things that I didn't do the day before that need to be done or attended to, finish the rest of my coffee because it's still warm in my Ember cup. And yeah, so I have a pretty calm morning because I just kind of take the time to look through everything. So at this point I usually remember that I need to take my vitamins, so I take the Perfect Women's multivitamin from Ollie, and they're just gummy vitamins. You take 2 of them, they taste really good, yeah. And then I pack up for my day of work / class / blogging / working out / whatever I have going on, and I just make sure to grab my wallet with the keys, my AirPods, essentials. And I also grabbed my Hydro Flask. It is my water bottle of choice. It really does keep your water cold, literally all day long. And I have the straw cap, so I drink so much water. Yeah, and then I just put on my coat. In this case, I'm wearing my teddy coat, have my backpack, and it is time to check my outfit and peace out.